We talked a lot about how states and local budgets are being strained by fighting the pandemic. The collapsing price of oil could also be a body blow to states that depend on oil production. Thousands of jobs and billions of dollars in tax revenue are at stake here. Scott Cohn joins us live with that story. Morning, Scott.
Yeah, really a 1-2 punch, Sarah, to continue your metaphor. The basic math is really cruel. If you think about it, for most in the oil business, producing a barrel of oil right now is a losing proposition. That flows right through to the states, and you can see it, among other ways, in severance taxes. It's the taxes that states collect based on the value of the oil. And we're talking some big money here. $5.8 billion in Texas. That's about 5% of the state's operating budget revenues. In North Dakota, $2.6 billion, or 8% of revenues. In New Mexico, $1.5 billion, or 6%. And in Alaska, oil and gas production taxes account for about half of the state's tax revenues. The CEO of one independent oil company in Texas, who's been in this business for 35 years, says he's seen a lot of oil shocks, but nothing quite like this.
There will be hundreds of thousands of high-paying jobs that have evaporate. The question is, will they ever come back? But secondarily, you'll see, I think you'll see half the number of companies in this industry 2 years from now.
Interestingly, Frank Bracken of Lone Star Resources is looking smart right now because he had hedged his company's production for the next couple of years at above $50 a barrel. But that does not help the state because the taxes are levied based on the price of oil at the wellhead. So that leads to an interesting calculation here. If prices continue to go negative, as they did last week, how do you figure the taxes? These states are all trying to redo their budget projections right now and trying to figure out how all of this is going to work. And again, I'm just talking about severance taxes, let alone the job losses and everything else associated with the plunging price of oil.